and I really, really appreciate your time today. Good luck. Go.
Alrighty, and I'm live. Let's see. Thank you for coming to my workshop. Those who are here, I don't quite see anybody here yet, but okay. Anyway, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an author, editor, and sometime artist. And hello. Hi, Emma. Thank you for coming. And I have, hi, Morgan Lee. How are you? How's it going? Oh, hello, everybody. Let's see. Hello. Hi, the pronoun I. I love having you here because your name is pronoun. Hello, everybody. Okay, so just a quick heads up. This is the very first time I've ever presented on my own. I've been on some panels before, but this is the very first time I've ever done this just by myself. So please forgive any newbie mistakes. So thank you so much for coming. Hi, Sako. How are you? So let's see. I do have a sort of a presentation, but mostly this is a Q&A. But I did want to go ahead and do a short presentation that I threw together. So I'm going to, because I don't have a whole lot of time, I'm going to go ahead and let's see, share let's see, where would that? I'm trying to figure out how to do this, so forgive me. Oh gosh, I guess I did not have that. Oh gosh, excuse me. Okay. Oh no. I don't see how to link that. Oh, forgive me. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I think what I will. Oh, hi, Sage. Thank you so much. Yes, I unfortunately I'm having technical difficulties. Probably what I will do is just pull up the document that I had created and just read off of that, if that's okay with everybody. So sorry. Who is the sleep person? That's really funny. Okay. So I'll go ahead and at least pull it up so I can read it. So sorry, folks. Okay. So this is a live Q&A, so I will. I could have sworn I knew how to do this, but anyway. Okay. So first of all, this is let's see. This is a live Q&A on writing mechanics, and so I guess the first question might be, what are writing mechanics? So basically, before I go into that, I had come up with an analogy last week and my fancy painting analogy was that, let's see, writing is like painting. You add layers of words like the layers of paint in watercolor painting. And so you lay the you lay the background, the bones of your story, like a watercolor wash for the sky or ground, then add the details one by one. These details, of course, include the plot, the setting, and the characters, the mood, the voice, and then, of course, the actual words and punctuation. It's the words and the punctuation that we're going to be discussing today. So what are mechanics exactly? The mechanics of the English language are the established conventions for using grammar, punctuation, spelling, and other technicalities like the use of numerals. These are the tools you use to put together your thoughts into written form. Mechanics are the framework for hanging your sentences on. So if you ask what is grammar, the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines grammar as, quote, the study of the classes of words, their inflections, and their functions and relations in the sentence. So that is the difference between mechanics and grammar. Those definitions were taken directly from my blog, which is heatherdeweepettit.wordpress.com, and so the original blog can be found there. So let me bring that down, and yeah, okay, that's cute. So yeah, sorry I didn't actually see that presentation, but things happen, right? And I am ready for any questions people have. And I apologize for any family noises. It is Saturday morning. I also have some book recommendations. I pulled some things off my bookshelf for anybody who is interested. And then, of course, being an editor, I use and this is, of course, highly recommended, the Chicago Manual of Style. The multiple bookmarks are not included. I guess I'm waiting for the lag. So I am ready if anybody has any questions. I wanted to make sure we had enough time for questions. So maybe I can go ahead and go into that. Yes, of course, the Chicago Manual of Style is the recommended usage style guide for book authors, for all book authors. Well, for most book authors. There's other things. Sentence structure. Well, you know, there's that's a big question, actually, Sako. You know, there's so many aspects to it. There's you know, you don't say you have if you've played with sentence fragments as part of narration, you don't always have to have a complete sentence. You don't and I'll repeat this, you don't always need a complete sentence. But I think used sparingly, fragments can be very powerful. They can make your writing more powerful, excuse me. It's used quite often. And sorry about the light. I've got them. It's coming through the blind. Do you have anything more specific to ask about that? My next recommended book, and this is really great. And there was was thinking about reading a passage in here. This is a really great book by Roy Peter Clark. It's called The Glamour of Grammar. And I thought you might get a kick out of that title, Sako Timmy, actually, because he talks a lot about the origins of the words grammar and glamour, especially as they pertain to magic. Hello, Master Sango, and hello, Leah. Let's see. Are you more likely to use fragments if the action is picking up? Not really. I think shorter sentences are really great for when the action is picking up because, forgive the light, sorry. Because shorter sentences equals a faster pace usually. So that is really helpful when you do have a big action scene, because it's the rhythm is faster and it really does pick up the pace quite a bit. I could read a small passage from this book. This is written by a gentleman who has been in the newspaper business for a long time. He actually lives in the same county of Florida that I do. Okay, so yes, I will drop that secret word as soon as I think I'll do that momentarily. But let's see. Oh yeah, here's one quick passage of this. He also has a great definition of grammar, which is let's see. Well, let's see. He uses, quote, the broadest definition of grammar possible, used here to include pronunciation, spelling, punctuation, syntax, usage, lexicography, that's a mouthful, etymology, which is the study of words, language history, diction, semantics, rhetoric, literature, and poetics. Stage coordinates. So anyway, a great little quote here. Is actually, it's a quote within a quote, but in talking about the words glamour and grammar are essentially the same word. In classical Greek and Latin, grammar covered the whole of arts and letters. In other words, high knowledge in general. In the Middle Ages, it was generally used to mean learning, which at the time included, at least in the popular imagination, a knowledge of magic. So, you know, it really is magical. So do I, Eva. I love all of that. I've always been quite fascinated with the history of words and phrases and such. But when you talk about mechanics, you're talking about all of those things. Thank you for that, Master Sango. I have dropped my secret word in the last couple of sentences I have just said. I think that's how I'm supposed to do that. Okay. Another great book that I love is Eat Shoots and Leaves by Lynn Truss, and it's very humorous. And she is British, and so it's full of British spellings, British everything, British expressions, and also just great examples. No, it's not grammar. Sorry. I know you're supposed to guess. But it's not grammar. Let's see. Another great book I have that is, I really recommend it if you are interested in this subject. Actually, here's a really basic one, though. And I know a lot of people know about The Grammar Girl, and I've had this for quite some time. This is really great. Mignon Fogarty's The Grammar Girl, and I've been following her for quite some time. And she is, you're not supposed to guess. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. I guess I could tell you then, which is mechanics. It's a good book, mechanics. You recommend adding to a sentence to raise one's concave grade level. Would you say it doesn't matter? Well, yeah, that's yeah, that is hard to you know, I don't think it's absolutely necessary unless you're writing a book that you definitely want to get into schools. Other than that, I wouldn't worry too much about the whole middle grade young adult thing. If that's what you're thinking about, the pronoun I. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Let's see, it is 8:49, so we have more than 10 minutes left. So while I'm waiting for the lag, here are some really great books here by the same author. I'm sure everybody has heard of The Elements of Style. It's been around for a long time. Oh, more comments. Okay. Well, yes. Let's see. Definitely the sentences would be more complex. Well, Hemingway, yeah, he used such bare bones, simple sentences, very, very short sentences. I was really inspired by him actually, and I tend to be an underwriter probably because of maybe one reason why I used to be fascinated with him. Hello, Misha. Um, that is a very good point, Eva. Ease of reading, yes, I would agree with that. But anyway, everybody knows about the elements of style. Here's two books, and I think I do believe this is his first one by the late Bill Welsh. Don't you just love that title? He had, excuse me, such a great sense of humor, and I think I'm probably going to pull from some of this in the future. And another great book of his, and he has some really great examples. This one's called Lapsing into a Comma. Very, very, he uses very plain language to explain a lot of oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I've had that for quite some time. I really enjoy his style and the way he explained things. So I'm looking to just absorb those two books really soon here. Another book I do have, although it's not really about grammar per se, but he also talks about sentence level. Is another one by Roy Peter Clark called Writing Tools. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. It's actually kind of warm looking. Does anybody have any more questions? Because I have 7 minutes left. And I have in the description I should have linked all of the things like the main like the website to the virtual reading retreat, and I do believe I'll put my website in there, you know, to my original blog post that I pulled from. Let's see. What is the most common mistake you see as an editor? Maybe as a simple fix. Okay. The most common mistake I see, I don't know, there's really a lot. One of the most common, yes, thank you, Sam. One of the most common probably subject verb agreement. Yeah, I kind of whispered it. I did say it. I thought I did. Okay. Maybe I was too subtle with it. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. But that is it. Yes. Yes. But probably, ironically enough, I am so sorry, folks. Sorry about that. At least we have 2 more minutes in which I could say thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everyone, for watching, either now or on the replay. Either now or on the replay. Let's see. Again, so sorry for my technical difficulties. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me start over. Pardon. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a author, editor, and sometime artist. And I specialize as an editor in copy editing and proofreading for indie authors and indie publishers and hybrid publishers. Let's see. I can. All my links are in the description below. And anything else? Oh, don't worry about that, Keelan. And I apologize for my technical difficulties. One more minute. I'm so glad I was able to get back in. Yeah. Thank you again. Thank you so much for coming. All my social media is Heather Dewey Pettit. Yeah. I guess that's it. Forgive my whatever. This is my first time presenting, so thank you so much for having me, Keelan. I really appreciate it. And almost done here. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Bye.